So Liam had an issue that when he took the club back, his left arm would kind of get pinned and stuck against his body, leading to a lack of shoulder turn. We literally picked up in the Zoom lesson about 20 degrees of turn, about 15 yards off the tee. Okay. So this is where things start to get kind of interesting.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. And I think we're in a really good spot to start talking about elevation, just a hair.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and share the screen. Okay, here is, move this over. So again, just checkpointing, you're doing a really good job getting to a much deeper primary tilt. So just point that. So here, this is where we're actually going to start diving into the elevation piece a little bit more. Because again, I'm happy the posture feels much more second nature. But what ends up happening is your arms have very little elevation when it comes to what happens over the course of your backswing. So we're going to break this up just a little bit more and say that the arms are hanging. Right now what's happening is you're, again, making great contact, which is where I want everyone to start just working on trying to rotate from their right scapula, pulling in towards the spine to create a very efficient turn. So right here, you are about halfway back, and you've already created a 90-degree turn.
Yes.
So the question, of course, is if you've already created a 90-degree turn from here of your shoulders, what happens after this?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I've already done the turn already, haven't I? And the club isn't in quite final position, of course. So, yeah, got it.
100%. So that's what we're going to be talking about a little bit more. Because what happens for you right after this is the arms get carried independent of the body. And the way they get carried is, you know, you're here doing a great job rotating, and then the arms work by themselves, and then they work a little bit up this way.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to polish this piece up very quickly, which again, I'm really excited about. But let me go ahead and explain the concept just a little bit more, which is if I go ahead and grab a weight, just to explain the concept first, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about this a little bit more.
Yeah, sure thing.
Two forces in physics. We have, when it comes to rotation, centripetal, centrifugal. And so if I go ahead, if I'm spinning my computer cord around in a circle, okay? This is centripetal force. What causes this to spin is a pulling action in the opposite direction, right?
Yeah.
And so that's centripetal force. Centrifugal force would state if I'm spinning that around in a circle and all of a sudden I let go of it, it's going to go flying in any direction. That's the force that the object applies back on the center, to be really simple. So if I'm holding this weight in front of me, if I spin in a circle, this weight is not going to want to stay the same distance from me. It's going to want to go out because it has mass.
Yeah.
Going ahead, grabbing this again. If I let this hang, if I spin around in a circle, the distance between the charger, and again, this is Apple's plug. I think I get paid 10 cents every single time that happens. If I spin around in a circle, this is not going to stay the same distance. It's going to work further away.
Yes.
The arms in the golf swing work the exact same way. And the reason why I bring it up kind of in a subtle fashion to say it's a symptom of the turn is because it is initially.
Yeah.
But there is a dynamic piece to this as well that I'm typically, the word's not reticent, but reluctant to talk about too early with anybody. And so if I go ahead, if I get here, as I turn, the arms want to leave the side. And that's where that towel drill that we talk about, you know, I hate it just because people were trained to pin the arms against the side. They never get any bit of width or elevation. It's a major source of power loss. So we have rotation of the scapula, which creates a little bit of elevation. Once you continue to pull, which is where you're at right now, which is you just created a 90-degree turn. So what happens after this is a little bit more of a dynamic elevation. So we talk about what elevation is. It's nothing more than the raising the arms in front of the body. Again, it's not this, it's not this, it's not this, it's that.
Yeah.
And that's why the initial drills on the website are saying, hey, we want to give you permission to create some space here. So we're going to elevate, turn to the top. It's going to give more room for the trail to fold. We know all the stuff that happens from there. Let's be a little bit more specific, because again, it is a gradual piece, but there is one part in the swing where elevation is a little bit more dynamic. And it happens right after you get to your what's called restriction point of the scapula, which is once you turn from here, what happens from here is the arms, same thing as they just did in front of you this way. Once you turn, the arms go up.
Yeah.
And that's something that's presently not happening. So what we're going to go ahead and do is I want you to, without a club.
Yep.
First of all, I just want you to get into posture from down the line and just show me what elevation is, just so we're checkpoint.
Okay. Well, I think it is,
Yep. Awesome. So I want you to do it without turning. So just elevate the arms. In other words, like this, Liam? Just this.
Oh, just this.
Yeah.
I'll do the whole swing. Got it. Yeah.
Just elevation. Awesome. Good. 10 times.
Yep.
Good. So what we're seeing is you're now giving yourself some space between the arms and the body.
Yeah.
Again, we only need about 2 feet of this. So you're doing a little bit more than what you need to. And I don't necessarily want to see the elbows breaking down so much.
Okay. So
Yep, that's it. Good. Now keep that going, and I don't want you to change your posture while you're doing this either. There you go. So you're really just isolating the upward action of the arms. Now what I want you to do is let the arms hang. Good. Now from here, you're going to watch me. We're going to turn as you were. Good. And so from here, I want you to turn just a little bit more. Good. Now from here, if you take a look, the arms work up. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So we're going to have you rotate, stop, elevate.
Yep.
And again. So do that again and stop once you rotated. So what you're doing from there, I want you to actually come over and take a look. Because what you just did is you rotated, then you rotated some more.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to rotate, and then it's going to let the arms go up.
Got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once you rotate, good. That's it. We're going to do that 10 times. Then we're going to have you take a look real quick. See how the arms feel like they're working much more vertical?
Yeah, definitely.
And that's just the arms elevating in front of you.
Yes. Excellent.
We're just defining a little bit more succinctly where that occurs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed watching that private Zoom lesson, as a critical part of the learning process is actually found in watching other students going through the exact same breakthroughs in their game that you're looking to accomplish. And if you want to schedule a one-on-one private Zoom coaching session with me, go and click the link or the button in the description below, and you'll be taken to my personal calendar where you'll be able to easily schedule a one-on-one coaching session with me where we will literally spend an hour polishing every element of your golf swing. And again, I really do appreciate your interest in who I am and what I do, and cannot wait to be the guy that all your golfing buddies absolutely hate this season. So if you want to schedule your one-on-one coaching session with me, go and click the button below.